And we're back. I'm so mad. I continued on with the reading. If you did not check out the first reading, go ahead and check it out. But Capricorn, I'm doing a bonus reading for you. You got in the past reading the gossip card, and this card is about misunderstandings and judgments, prejudice, and really stating there's no evil agenda. That wasn't the word, but there's no other agenda other than just there's love. And there's some sort of misunderstanding. And then the card that you got was you're giving too many F's, give 0. So I'm going to leave that there and let's just do you another reading. See, maybe something else comes out. I don't know. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look at what else can come out for you. Hey, Andy. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know. Normally it reconnects, and it told me that it was reconnecting, but then I was looking and I was like, but it doesn't say, like, I don't know, on right here, you can't see it, but I can. It tells me I don't even know what it's called, but like, I guess the speed of the internet or the Wi-Fi or whatever, and it was, both of the things were saying 0, and I'm like, is it not going? But it keeps recording. So I thought, okay, let me just finish and then see. And then when I went back to look at the video, it was stopped. It didn't even, like, it said that it went to as long as I recorded till, but it stopped at a point that I don't even think I stopped at. Anyway, moving on. The world card just flipped over and fell on the ground. Let me try to grab that if I can. Okay. My mom is texting me. And like I was saying in the other reading, she doesn't text me that often. But I guess today she's feeling like chatty Cathy. And she's over here texting me. And I don't even know if I should divulge this information. But she's, I guess she's an interesting individual. She's very, I guess what some would consider controversial, especially in regards to like alternative medicines. And so she was asking me if I was home because she made this green drink. And she wanted to give me, I don't know exactly what she puts in there. But anyway, besides the point. So she took a photo and sent it to me. And she's like, oh, I'm having my green drink plus something else that she drinks that is very controversial. But anyway, it's working for her. So I don't judge. I don't say nothing. Like if it works for you and you feel happy doing it, you know, you do it. As long as you're not. Anyway. And then she goes on to tell me that the age that she thinks she's going to pass. And I'm reading the message and I'm like, really, right now we have to talk about this? And she's like, I think it's true. I think it's true. Anyway. So maybe Capricorn, you as well are dealing with a situation like this. I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, I've had quite a few people talk about death recently. Doesn't have to be a literal death. Death is absolutely something that's ending for a new beginning. Anyway, moving on. She said she didn't feel better. You would think, right? that when somebody keeps talking, they would at least feel some sort of like... Okay, Capricorn, let's do this over. Capricorn. Oh, Page of Pentacles. That Five of Pentacles keeps showing up. And the Knight of Pentacles. This can have to do... So because you're an earth sign, Pentacles in tarot can represent also like your heart, your soul. But of course, Pentacles can represent the material realm. So money, things of this nature. There might be a situation that's working very slowly. Maybe you're trying to get yourself out of a difficult financial situation, doing your best. Maybe there is a sense of lack of something. But there's a progression because Page of Pentacles and then the Knight of Pentacles, that's a step up. Okay, Capricorn. All right, we have the High Priestess, overall energy, Pisces energy, Moon energy, Three of Pentacles, collaboration, working together, working with someone, could be work related, could be a partnership, a relationship. There might be some sort of silence with this High Priestess. Now, this can also represent intuition. The challenge, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is possible silence because it does represent ignoring everything that's around you because she's trying to not listen, not look at what's going on around her. Right? Possibly listening to her intuition. It is also a card of a stalemate. And notice how these swords, one is blue and one is red, right? Blue pill, red pill type of thing. And it's a number 2, so it can be about a choice, having to make some sort of decision. And it can be two different directions, but this is the challenge. You have the Chariot, Cancer energy, which would be 7th house, which is the house of relationships for you, in the foundation. This can represent a move, a path that, or a journey that you're taking, a direction, a healing process even, because I'm looking at this guy and he's holding whatever that thing is called, that medical symbol. Ah, you're moving tomorrow? Well, good luck and congrats. There's the Ten of Pentacles again. It showed up in the other reading. Family, legacy, inheritance, loyalty, long-term wealth, long-term stability and security. This is roots. So this is in the past. On your mind, you have the Nine of Wands. Exhausted, tired, persevering, wounded warrior. And Ace of Cups is your outcome. So a new beginning in regards to love. In regards to your heart. It can be, I don't know, a new chapter with a new person. New chapter with the same person. New chapter in how you're loving yourself. Because Ace of Cups can represent self-love. Nonetheless, something to do with the heart. Okay, what is this High Priestess? Five of Swords, Fool card, Devil. Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo. Oh, really? Something could be bothering you and you're keeping this hidden, because the Five of Swords is a card of lack of trust. It's also feeling defeated. You have the Nine of Wands on your mind, so that can make sense as well. It is also a card of, I don't care how anyone else is going to feel, this is what I'm going to do. Leap of faith. But then the Devil card. And I'm not going to take the Devil card as a negative thing just because it is a Capricorn reading and that is your card. So you might be keeping something to yourself. The Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, and she represents confidence, attraction. She doesn't chase. It comes to her. So for some of you, you're standing very much in your power, feeling grounded, listening to your intuition. For some of you, this is kind of like sticking the middle finger up to the world and being like, I don't care anymore. I also get a sense of fear because I just felt a sense of fear. You're keeping something to yourself. What is the secret, Capricorn? There might be some sort of closed cycle that you're avoiding. Let me see. What is this Five of Swords? I don't have my other cards, I don't think. The Ten of Cups. For some of you, you feel like relationships in general or a relationship screwed you over, or you don't trust it. Something fell apart. There's something here that has, I feel like, is leaving you very bitter. There might be mind games going on. Four of Wands, Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. You might have Aries in your chart. Dealing with one doesn't have to be. But I get strong Aries energy here with the Queen of Wands and then the Emperor. So Four of Wands can be a home environment, a foundation, sense of security and stability where you feel you belong. And then Queen of Wands, that attracting, confidence. And Seven of Pentacles, an investment. Wanting to take a leap of faith on that. Okay, what about this Devil card? I'm taking forever with this honor. The Judgment, the King of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords, World card at the bottom. You're watching this. You're watching for this opportunity, or you're waiting for the opportunity. But something is becoming difficult. It's becoming a burden. Okay, let's keep on. Three of Pentacles. I also get the sense of, for some of you, you're keeping very quiet because you're, if it's not you, it could be the other person. Keeping this silence with the High Priestess, Five of Swords, because it could be a petty thing. It could be maybe you're keeping to yourself because you don't trust the situation. Although you have the Fool card here, which is about starting anew. Leap of faith. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? The star, Aquarius. That's so funny. And I was thinking to myself, I have to do the Aquarius reading. Am I going to have time? And then the star card shows up. So, star, Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands now. Lovers. Aries, Sag, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius there. I feel like in your current energy, there is this hope that things are just going to turn out for the better. You keep doing what you keep doing. Working something out. You may even be healing. I get the sense of like just doing mundane things, just like it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with the heart. Although here feels like there's some sort of emotions that that are kind of, they're functioning based on some sort of negative thoughts, but it's not really being spoken about or divulged or something like this. Maybe even trying to contain it. Then with the Three of Pentacles, this is kind of like, all right, well, outside of that, I'm just going to do what I have to do. I'm healing. I'm taking my time. There might be some sort of distance. Let's keep going. What is this Two of Swords? You have the Hanged Man, the Nine of Swords, and then the Five of Cups. And this is plaguing. This is feeling stuck. This is overthinking. There is a sadness here. There, maybe even for some could be regret. And it's leaving you truly feeling stuck. I get the sense of wanting to move on, wanting to move forward. It's like almost like a ball and chain. For some of you, you want to know the truth of something, or you want to gain clarity. What is the Chariot here? For some of you, you're working something out with someone, but you don't fully trust it. Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. But even though in the foundation, even though all of this is happening, even though this is a struggle, there's still this energy of moving forward. So if there is no communication with someone, perhaps, Two of Swords, in the foundation, there's still this willingness, or there's lack of communication, or very little, or I don't know, something isn't being said here, some sort of pain or just whatever. Nonetheless, the energy in the foundation is saying, well, you know, I'm still going to keep moving forward. There isn't, even though I feel like this, even though I'm struggling, even though there is lack of whatever, moving forward. Okay, what is the Ten of Pentacles in the past? I get this is bothering you so much that for some of you, it's plaguing you physically. World, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles. For some of you, you might be waiting for the right time. to approach something. Others of you, there's a, I don't know if you're seeking closure, or if, I also get the sense of like acting like something is already closed, but still watching. Still holding on to something here. There's still this idea of the Ten of Pentacles, of this longevity with whatever this is. What is the Nine of Wands? Or maybe this is a family situation. Emperor, Aries energy. There's the Eight of Swords. There's the Three of Swords. I was waiting for that to show up. And I don't know if this is your need to control a situation or a stubbornness with the Emperor being here. Now, for some, it's like, you know, I have to put on my big boy pants, but still feeling stuck, feeling trapped in the mind, still hurt. For some, feeling deceived. For some of you, you keep on going with something, or you still want to keep going with something. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Seven of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Strength card. Seven of Swords at the bottom. Okay. So I feel like you're still invested in whatever this is, in a new beginning, in the potential for that. But with the Five of Wands following that, there's still some sort of drama going on. There's still some sort of clash, conflict. I also, you know, I just kind of get like somebody just charging. I'm still invested in this. I'm going to fight for this. Five of Wands and the Strength card can represent battling something, but being strong enough to battle for it. Still being courageous. Maybe this is an internal conflict and overcoming that, because the Strength card can represent overcoming something. So is the Seven of Wands. King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Queen of Cups. All right, as of right now, it doesn't seem like anything is being done. There might be a healing period. Waiting and being patient is what I'm seeing here. There's something that you're very fixated on for some. Being very stubborn with this. There's so many fours showing up, and this is linked to the Emperor. And Emperor, it can be my way or the highway, can be stubborn in a negative sense. But it's like, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to get. All right, let's take out some advice. Insecurity. Believe what you see. Wait, didn't you get this? Or no, was it? I don't know. And the all signs reading. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in effing la la land. Choose bravely. Insecurity. All right. Rob is an inventor, yet never finishes anything, always giving up on his projects, convinced they're useless. One day he finishes something and is elated until a demon appears, taunting him. The demon Red Rainbow is comprised of our greatest fears. In a dream, Bob discovers that he can distinguish between real and imagined fears. The demon Red Rainbow can no longer stop him from realizing his dreams. Miraculous changes lie ahead. Life always takes a turn for the better when we face our demons. Stay on course. Trust that an ally will appear. The gift of adversity is never given without the ability to overcome it. Do I listen to my fear? How can I tap into my courage? Well, you will tap into your courage. Key ideas: being courageous, facing adversity, finding tremendous power within, undervaluing your contribution, freedom, bravery, success. Energy turned within can lead to fear and stagnation. Courage is necessary if you are to be fearless and move forward. This is a message to grow up inside into a greater energy and to invoke courage from the angels to progress. The greatest adversary is the one living inside me. For some of you, you're making excuses in your head about something, and fear is what's not letting you do it. It could be like a battle between your intuition and your fear. I'm not sure what this card. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in effing la la land. I mean, facing reality could be, if this pertains to the insecurity card, maybe the reality is that your fear is just not reality. Face what is in reality and you can live in la la land, in fear land. Yeah. Trying to see what else comes up. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to start racking my brain and you guys are going to just watch minutes of me being silent, making sense of everything. But I'm going to leave it there. I mean, you guys have 2 readings plus I'm going to get to the other ones. So I will be doing the Aquarius reading. You're welcome, Andy. I always love it when you join. If you resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for